Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Eloquent. How's it going? Music is very quiet. Yeah, it probably is because I think the last time I used that screen, I was talking over it. But hi, welcome back to Edge. It's been a hot minute that I've actually streamed here, though I have been busy, as you can kind of see here. We'll kind of fly around and look. I had some shaders on the other night. Funny thing about the shaders is that I had to update sodium for them, and the current update for sodium makes my chests and entities disappear, which was interesting. So we've taken that off, so unfortunately no shaders today, but you like my Vampire Skulk scent? Thank you. I like it as well. It is actually, hang on. Actually that's a good idea, yeah. So it's a little hard to tell because it's, okay, there we go. This is actually Scott Smager's vampire skin from Afterlife. Afterlife? Was it Afterlife or was it the one before? That one series that they did. I just changed the colors and added a skulk overlay and changed a few other details. I think I made the sleeves longer. I gave the cloak a little bit more texture. So, you know, it's not quite the same thing, but it's close. Afterlife, yeah. So right, we've been working on this. And by we, I mean I, because I haven't been doing it on stream. But I've got pretty much the entire structure of the castle, excuse me. Pretty much the entire structure of the castle built. Last night, I finished the main body of this little section over here. The first thing we're going to do today is we're going to put a roof on this. There's kind of a walkway there. Oh, that looks awful. That needs to be changed. I must not have realized that I was running out of bricks there. We'll have to go back in and fix that whole section because that looks very awkward. But yeah. You have the patterns of copper on the round bricks. I am very excited to see what they look like when they finally oxidize all the way. Because they should all kind of look like that when they're finished. But it's a mix of copper and prismarine. And I may eventually go back in and add a little bit of warped too, like some stairs, some warped stairs and things, just to kind of give it some shadows. I haven't decided yet. I wanted to wait until all the copper oxidized to see what it would look like. But let's... Actually, what do I have on me? What is this? Is this basalt or is this deep slate? You're basalt. And unfortunately, this is deep slate. Double check. Yeah. Okay, we'll need to go grab some basalt to fix that, but we'll do that and then we will finish that little tower area there. I may also add some jadestone. I am absolutely addicted to the jadestone. This was the original palette that I was going to use, and right now it's just got that bit and that bit. Let's see, put the deep slate away. Maybe put my armor back on. Might be a good idea. Fortunately, Lee has been by recently to go through all of my junk chests, and so most of it has been put away, which is lovely. And I know I have a ton of basalt. None of it's crafted into funky shapes, so we can go ahead and do that. I've gotten to where, so when I first started using the chipped mod, I had a problem. Oh, sirens. I have a story about that in a minute. I had a problem seeing the chipped blocks as like real blocks. They felt hollow, like almost they were shells over the real thing or something like that. I've gotten past that and now I very, very, very much like them. Some massive, and what's the other one that I use? That, but I already have a bunch of those over there. Oh yes, you. Eloquent says, I remember distinctly seeing a prismarine block textured dark, seeing a prismarine block textured gray block in Disco's episode. Oh, yes, because most of these will have, where is it? There is a prismarine one in here somewhere. There it is. Prismarine basalt. Isn't that cool? I love it. I also think it's very creative and effective of the mod creators to, instead of feeling like they have to come up with a zillion different texture designs on their own, they can just kind of use ones that are already in the game. Well, we just started, Sky. Also, hello. We just started. We've been going, what, 5 minutes? It's not very long. Hello, I would like to get up there. Can we get inside? Can we land? Ah. Okay, I don't know if this is a smart way to do this. Just do it like that. How's it going, Sky? How is your day? Oh, I was going to tell a story about a siren. So my roommate and I went on a grocery run last night. And there's been some storms coming through. There's been some pretty severe weather coming through my area of the country. And we knew that it was about to start storming, but we thought, well, we'll see if we can get out and beat the rain. Cool. So we're driving to the store, and all of a sudden, my roommate goes, "Do you hear that?" I'm like, "I feel like your car just made a sound." She goes, "No, I think that's sirens." I'm like, well, I don't see any, like, flashing lights or anything." She goes, "No, I think it's a tornado siren." And sure enough, tornado siren's going off. So we're like, okay, we are out on the road. We have to do something, go somewhere. What do we do? So we pull into Target because, you know, it's a big concrete building, and run inside. They're like, you can't come in here because we're not selling anything right now. We're like, we don't want to buy anything. We just want to not be in the storm. And the guy's like, "Oh, okay, in that case, yeah, absolutely come in." So we go back and we shelter with the employees and everything. Well, Scripps' husband is a meteorologist. And so we get a text from her that's like, "Hey, did you guys just have the tornado alarms go off?" And we're like, "Yeah, absolutely. We're hiding in Target." And she goes, "Yeah, so that alarm doesn't actually apply to you. You're fine." What? So apparently there was a tornado alarm just south of us, a tornado warning. And whoever was in charge of pushing the button to tell people that there was a tornado decided to hit the one that told, like, the entire listening area as opposed to the affected area of the actual tornado. So yeah, that was fun. Sky, happy birthday. 21's a big one. I'd give you a birthday yo-yo if I had the clip. Instead, I guess, well, birthday yo-yo. Why you have a birthday? Happy birthday. I hope it is a wonderful one. Let's see, what do we got here? Those accidental phone alert notifications? Yeah, very similar vibes. So I imagine that there was a lot of ribbing around the National Weather Service office today for whoever hit the alarm for the entire tri-state area. It wasn't that bad. It was the whole county. Instead of just the affected zone. But you know what? As weather mistakes go, I'd rather have that one. TBH, I would much rather have, "Oh, there's not actually a tornado, you're fine," as opposed to, "Hey, there's a tornado and we didn't tell you about it." I don't know where this one was supposed to go. We're just going to assume it's like that. Okay, did I miss an area? I feel like there should have been more than that. Yeah, okay, I'll list down here. Whoop. Heard sirens too for roughly 1.5 minutes. Shortest siren I've ever heard, says Sky. Eloquent says, "I remember getting a test for someone. There was a name, but I forgot about it. And I wondered what was going on, so I kept Googling it for a few hours, and soon enough there was a post somewhere talking about how it was people from my area." Those automatic... Well, and that was the other thing, was that we realized my phone is not giving me the proper alerts. Like, it's not actually telling me the things that it should be telling me to, you know, protect me. Still haven't figured out what the problem with that is, but it's also like a 5-year-old phone at this point, and some things just don't work on it. Things that used to work and just do not anymore. It randomly restarted on me. We're sitting there in Target, and I went to check a message, and the phone just goes bloop, "We're done," and just restarts. I'm like, this is not the time to be doing that, actually. Thank you. Probably need to replace it, but I resent having to replace my phone when it is still functionally perfectly fine. It still makes phone calls, it will still connect to the internet. It's just clogged up with junk files that I need to see if I can get in there and clean out so that the thing will last me a little bit longer. Elkin says, my phone's quite old for phones now. I just take good care of it by never downloading apps anymore. That's pretty good. Varies by phone type too. I've gotten different warnings at different times with different estimates for the end of the warning. Eloquent says, whenever it heats up too fast, the touchscreen freaks out, so I can't use it anymore. So, my car does not have air conditioning, and hasn't as long as I've owned it. And a couple years ago, when I was driving home from work in the summer, I would have to get out of the car, go inside, and put my phone in the freezer for like 10 minutes whenever I got home. Because otherwise my phone would overheat and just stop working, like black screen. Okay, well, I guess I'm glad I didn't fall just there. In the freezer, yeah. Yeah, batteries actually last longer if you keep them cold. So like if you have, you know, a thing of batteries that you need to keep for a while, you can stick them in the refrigerator or freezer. And as long as they don't get condensation and moisture on them, they will last slightly longer. Yeah, exactly. It's the thing is that you have to be careful that you're not like, you know, your freezer isn't randomly heating up and cooling down and causing moisture to happen. I feel like this should be closed off. Let's find out what's supposed to be good. Okay, what is supposed to be going on here? Well, okay, fine. We're just gonna do this. I'm really not sure. That can go there, and then we'll just kind of cheaty cam for this one. I feel like I may have just placed a block somewhere I didn't actually want it. Yeah, there's one right there. That's fine. No big. Summon ghost cobwebs, yes. I really wish that I had taken the time when I was grabbing this Lightmatica schematic to go through and just delete all the cobwebs. And I could go and do it, but I'm just too lazy at this point. Can I reach that? Not quite. I don't even know if this is the correct selection of blocks for this area, but it is better than nothing. These random hole bits. I think this is supposed to like go in here. Yeah, it goes in by a block. These are the areas that I keep forgetting to go back and finish. Because I think, oh, that's done, and it's not. It's not even close to being done. There's massive holes. Okay, there we go. That's a fun mental image, says Eloquent. Vampire summons Ghost Architect to give them a blueprint for restoring the old castle. The ghost insists on replacing all the dust she's cleaned up too. It's got to be accurate. This is just going to be the most random section of wall. Doesn't match really anything. That's okay. Who's going to be looking at that? Anyway. There we go. Nice. Come back at some point and do the details there, though I'm not convinced that I want to, because I feel like this makes the stairway even smaller than it is. I like that it supports it, but I might have to find another alternative solution. Alright, let's turn you off for a bit. Is it still raining? Oh, Eloquent, I hadn't thought about it. You probably haven't been here for a while, have you? Let's make it proper. Because I've got the constant night vision, so let's show what it looks like to more average players. Oh, here. We'll start from the front. So we've got the main front area here. Comes into kind of like a little entry hall. We've got some like dragon gargoyles up there in the shadows. This entry hall room does not have a ceiling yet because this ceiling is ridiculously difficult to figure out, and I just haven't bothered with it. There's a block sitting there. There's a block sitting here. We've got... this is going to be stairs up and down, but right now it's just kind of open. Got the dining room also unfinished, except for... And this is on the DL, but... See, these are armor stand plates, and then the tablecloth here is actually a custom painting that I made. And because people are really bad about walking on tables, it's a little dangerous to walk on. So, but here's the secret for how to get out of here is just... Oop. And then up here, got our, this has been here for forever, but our throne room. This is the part that I've been working on the last week or so, is there's stairs going down, but this is kind of like the big chapel area that has a roof now, mostly at least. There's some places where it's not filled in yet, and we're working on the windows and stuff. Probably this is what we're going to work on after we finish that area over there. I am absolutely in love with this castle and the way that it is coming together. My one thing is that once it's all put together and oh gosh, look at that. That just looks so cool. Once everything is all put together and I know where everything is and where it's supposed to be, I am definitely going to come back through here and add like doorways and access areas, because it is very difficult to get from one area of the castle to the other. That's deliberate because it's originally a D&D map, so like that is something they did on purpose. But it doesn't make it very conducive to actually, like, you know, exploring. Alright, let's detexture these. Oh yeah, we sat in the chairs, so we picked up some local junk. That is a funny bug with this particular mod, is that when you sit in a chair... Can we get some chickens? Ah, one chicken. When you sit in a chair, you will pick up any floating random objects that are loaded between you and spawn. Why? I don't know why. I have no clue. Basalt. And I would also like to go ahead, not you, go ahead and turn back off the darkness. Okay. Eloquent says, I saw the front door in recent episodes where you got the others to leave quickly. Implied to be before you instinctively ate them. Look, you know what? If you're going to be in my house when I'm hungry and smelling as delicious as that, nope, yep, yeah. I ushered them out quickly for their own good. I'm a good evil vampire overlord. Okay, I need to know which blocks I'm using. I'm probably using the same thing that I've done up here. Oh yeah, also, look at these spikes. Isn't that fun? This is one of the better end blocks. It's a form of dripstone, and it works just so well for little spiky things. It's weird about where you can place it sometimes, though. I haven't been able to figure out rhyme nor reason. It doesn't seem to have to do with light levels or like blocks above or blocks below. I don't actually understand what it's placed on. It's not consistent. I think it might just be bugged. All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, basically this is exactly like that up there, which I still need to put in some stairs. Maybe we'll go ahead and do that too. Was that a purple feather? Oh yeah, it was a, I just have a resource pack that makes the phantoms, that's what they're called, the phantoms into ravens. And so when they drop, it doesn't drop a membrane, it drops a feather. Alright, so we need cobble deep slate slabs. What are you? blank deep slate carving, deep slate brick slab, and I think that's it. Wait, what are you? Cut blank deep slate. New. Blocks for roof. Save. Edit. Alright, we need cut blank deep slate. Brick slabs. Cobbled deep slate slabs. Cut blank, that's you. No, that's blank carving. That's that, okay. Literally, what did I just look at? Blank deep slate carving. Awesome. Let's go get our stuff. I do have nightmare ravens. Of course I do. Everything has to be aesthetic. See, it just says phantom membrane, but it looks like a feather. Cobble deep slate. We're gonna need quite a bit of that. Fortunately, I have a ton. So let's do some slabby jabbies and then also some bricks. But these also need to be slabs, so bop you, bop, bop, bop. And might as well make those slabs too. And then we need the regular deep slate. Let's take something that we haven't actually really used. Oh, that's because those are real deep slate bricks, not create ones. That goes actually in crafted deep slate. Alright. Blank deep slate carving, and then cut blank deep slate. I would like to think a stack of each would be enough, but we can come back and get more. Come back and get more if we need to. Alright. Oh, do I have torches? I do have torches. Whoop, I missed it. I was befuddled by the fake floors. Whoop, up, up. Turn off that. None of that nonsense. Also, I'm pretty sure that I can turn that off. I don't need it. Don't need the ghost blocks right now. So, does this go all the way back there? Maybe I do need the ghost blocks. Goes to here. And out. And back around like this. And like that. And then I think the rest of this is good. Got this down here. Does it go all the way to the wall? It goes all the way to the wall. Okay. And we start filling in. This is the fun stuff, right? This is the kind of stuff that normal. The cutest cat in the world is normal. Normally I will do while watching somebody else stream or watching a Hermitcraft episode. Or last night I watched Anastasia, the 1997 animated film Anastasia, which I love so freaking much. I love that movie. Yeah, I might accidentally step through them. That is definitely a possibility. I have enough problems with falling as is. $1997. Gosh, that's almost as old as I am. Saw Anastasia for the first time a few months ago. The soundtrack was sweet. The soundtrack is amazing. And I realized this time going through, so Rasputin is one of the worst villains animated villains ever created. Like, he's disgusting and horrifying and not actually that scary. He's just the worst. But his villain song is amazing. The In the Dark of the Night is one of the best villain songs ever. One of my other favorite villain songs of all time is Be Prepared, sung by Scar in The Lion King. And I realized this time watching around, which I should have realized this ages ago, they are both sung by Jim Cummings, who voices pretty much every animated character ever, including Pooh Bear. So Pooh Bear has sung two of the best villain songs of all times. Anastasia is not a good movie, I wouldn't say. I love it dearly. But it is an absolute cheese fest. Absolute cheese fest. It's ridiculous. Logic is nowhere to be found. Historical accuracy has left the building. But who cares? We don't come here for historical accuracy. We come here for Bartok the Talking Bat. I give her a ha and a hi-ya, and I geek her, sir. Gotta love Bartok. Falcon says that reminds me of a meme I saw with Good Times with Scar put over the top. Popular voice actor man known for scary guy also did cute character. That's Scar. Oh, I also realized I don't need to be crouching when I break blocks, because the pick that I currently have does not have vein miner on it. I have learned some lessons at some times. Nope. Okay. I love my beautiful castle in the nighttime. Also, like, the fact that I have come this far on this build since, what, August? I think we started something like August last year. I am pretty darn proud of myself. Now, definitely helps that somebody else originally built this and I am just, you know, pasting on top of what they've already done and you know, editing it for my purposes. I feel like that is the best way that I am creative, is taking something that someone else has done and putting my own spin on it, whether it be fan fiction or photo manipulation. Like, I don't take really great pictures, but I can give you an excellent photo manipulated book cover. Or, you know, taking a Minecraft build and making it in my own colors and changing details and stuff. I like working... Oh, are you kidding me? I'm missing 4? 4? I like taking something that somebody has already made as the foundation for my own thing. But not just making what they made, because that is boring. Hey, Figs are gone. How's it going? Lovely to see you. Every time the notifications for your streams pop up on my phone, I think, oh, I should pop in. And usually it's like 11 o'clock at night and I go, no, I'm going to bed. Sometimes I'll open it on my phone while I'm getting ready for bed, but that's about it. Sky says I've been getting back into educational style thing. Crash Course did a fascinating video on tuberculosis. I think that's been recommended to me on YouTube. Is that the one they had, oh, what's his face? John Green? Or Hank Green, I can never remember which one's which. He is known for his obsession with tuberculosis. Alright, what are we doing here? Currently sewing a new patch under your sweater. That's fun. Hello, what are you? Blank is the bottom. Oh no. Cut blank is the bottom, blank carving is the top. Why did I choose two such very similarly titled things? Okay, the one with the outlines on the bottom. It was really cool to see how the perception and treatment of TV evolved through the years. It is very interesting. There's these exist all over the US, but there is not too far from me a natural spring that has like mineral waters and stuff and was considered to be, you know, the healing waters or whatever. And at the height of the tuberculosis era, I guess. I was going to say like phase, but it wasn't really phase. Anyway, it was a big asylum. Not asylum. That's not the right word either. It was a treatment area, a treatment place for people who had tuberculosis, and it didn't actually do anything to help them, but it probably made their lives a little bit less miserable for a time. Similar title for similar texture. Yes, true, very true. Bop, bop. Boop, boop. Boopity boppity, bippity boppity boo. No! Salakadoola, minchugaboola, bippity boppity boo. There we go. You can boop if you wanna, you can leave your friends behind. But if your friends don't boop, and if they don't boop, then they're no friends. So the real version of that song came on the radio when I was at a restaurant with my sister last week. And I started singing, and she just looks at me, she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's a song, it's a good song. She's like, I don't know you. And then she walked away. She came back, but she did walk away. We went to this place that had, it's like a food court kind of thing. Food court combined with outdoor market combined with food truck place. Anyway, they have like 30 different restaurants all basically in one big area. And it was really cool. And there were a lot of really neat people there and a lot of really cool options that don't exist elsewhere. I don't know, there was like a Korean barbecue place, which is very uncommon. Hello, I'm on fire! But anyway, there was this pizza place that I ended up getting, and I got this spicy honey pepperoni pizza that was, oh my gosh, so good. It was so incredibly tasty, and I really want to go back. It's a little pricey. Got deja vu from placing wall slabs while talking about going to a food place. This is probably a thing I do relatively often. Okay, that needs to be jadestone. There. This needs to be deep slate. I think. Yeah, that's deep slate. Huh. See, this is the kind of stuff, right? Like this, there's just this tiny little nook here. Why? What's the nook for? It's not anything. It's literally just negative space. However, if we look back, look at her. She's beautiful. We do end up talking about food a lot. Well, usually I'm streaming while I'm hungry. Also, I feel like food is one of those conversational topics that you can pretty much just go off on and know that you're probably not going to offend too many people. It's kind of a safe one. You can go in there. You can go in here. I need jadestone. Ooh, I'm kind of running... Yeah, I'm not running low. We're good. We've got plenty. What all did I use over there? Did I just use the bricks or did I use something fancy? The ghost bushes. I wish that I could get those to work that way with real bushes. I think I'm probably going to do a mixture of skulk veins and leaves, possibly. I haven't decided yet. Okay, I did do a mix. So there's some that's just like this, and then there's some that's the bricks. Like that. And then there's some that's this. Okay, and we can do our fancy little jumble thing. And... Oop. Get in there. Grab the thingy. I love this block so much. It's so pretty. Some that's just like this, some like just like bricks like that, then some like this. I'm a poet and I didn't know it, but my feet show it, because they're long, fellas. Oh gosh. Oh. Nope. There. Probably need to replace that because likely... Yeah, now there's some dark areas here. We don't want that. Okay. Greenstone is gorgeous. I love it. I love these lighter highlights on here. It almost makes it... I don't know. I just very much like it. It is one of my favorite blocks from the Better End update. How does this... Oh, that's just going to be a blank wall over here on the inside, so I guess it doesn't super matter what I do with this. Ow. Just do that, and then we'll grab some stairs. Oop, not like that. Okay, hang on, because that is that there. Can I reach this, please? Please, I would like to reach. Thank you. I don't know why that's a stair there. That doesn't make sense. It should be consistent all the way across. This is just weird. This is just weird. We're gonna bring it down though. Yeah. That'll work. That'll do. Zircon says, you're making me think about my own base. I finally have some free time again. I still have no plans for a proper base in my current server. Eloquent says, maybe that's why I need to go back cross through the oops, no word for this concept. Yeah, I think there's supposed to just be a gap there. And I don't want there to be a gap. I want it to be solid across. So actually, I don't want this here. Okay, wait. Why are you the way you are? Okay. So this is consistent in here. That's not the... Psh. That's not the bit we're having an issue with. Forget this for a minute. Let's see if we can just figure this out as it's supposed to be. I think... that this is actually supposed to be stairs. That's supposed to be stairs. So this comes across. Nope. There. Probably needs stairs up there too, but this is going to be hidden, so I don't think we'll bother with the stairs. Just so long as it's consistent. Then that needs to be stairs all the way through here. Sky says, I have plans to, once I find one, clear an ancient city completely and turn an entire mob-free biome into a supervillain-style maze of a base. I love this concept. That is delightful, and you should definitely do it. Should definitely, certainly do so. I am already toying with what I'm going to do next season which I really should not be. I really should be focusing on what I'm supposed to be doing here. But I'm kind of toying with the idea of basing in the end next season. Go back to my roots. Oh, hello. You're not supposed to be there. Okay, I need to pick up all that before it despawns. Jadestone is kind of precious and hard to get. There was a person on the ISV, Makeshift Dragon, who didn't have his main base in the end, but was building this giant castle base in the end, and it was so cool. And I thought, you know what? I want to do that. So I just might do it. Especially if we keep the better end mod or something similar. Okay, so that's going to be stairs coming across, then I need stairs there, and I need to fill in this. And we're good. Anything fall down here? No. Alright, let's go grab a couple of stairs. And then we're going to get started with the deep slate stairs that have to go around all the way around the outside. Also, don't need you. Drink time. IRL and in-game. I think 14's enough. I don't know. Let's make some more. I will probably need them at some point anyway, so might as well have them. Sky says, I have also, by accident, discovered a tea mix that looks very much like whiskey, giving me the perfect replacement liquid for cosplays and costumes. I have tried whiskey twice. It was awful, and I hated it. If I wanted to suck on oak leaves, I would just do that. I'm also not just the hugest fan of tea, though I have found I really love... so I've become lactose intolerant in the last year or so. And I have recently found that I actually love almond milk. Sometimes oat milk too, but almond milk in my tea. It is so much better than regular milk. It's so tasty and it makes the tea taste amazing. So my favorite tea right now is English breakfast tea with raw sugar and sorry, I'm distracted by falling. Raw sugar and almond milk. It's very tasty. Prefer iced tea to hot. Got a bit of a tingly feeling from that fall. Sorry. Alright, I think that's this arch. Done. Done and dusted. The whole little aqueduct thing is done. I'm so happy. I love this. I love this shape in this color. I want to put more of this color throughout the castle. I'm not sure exactly where yet. I don't want to do it too much because I'm afraid it'll come off as like cartoonish. But I think I want to do some like random accent bits around, maybe up and down the tower walls, maybe like some gargoyle looking things and stuff. But I want to get the main structure of the building into place before I start adding random details. In the deep slate? I missed some? I mean, I need to go get a bunch of stairs there. Yeah, I think I just need to go get all of the deep slate stairs for all of these areas around the walls that I have missed. Ow. Pop that back in there. Refill on my rockets. It's probably about time for me to go and... Oh, actually... I was going to say it's about time for me to go and make more rockets, but I was told that somebody spent a bunch of diamonds over here. On what? I'm not sure. Oh, apparently on some glow ink. Lies! Is there a welder about? It's always a little suspicious when I know there's a welder about and I don't know where he is. I have no idea where he's streaming. Oops. Hello, stream, says Welder. I lost a bet to Welder last night. Disco was on and said BRB and then logged out, and Welder goes, 5 Diamond says he won't be back. I said, you know what, I can afford that. I can afford that bet. And then I lost it because Disco went to bed and didn't come back. Sky says it's a 50-50 wild berry and peach tea, very fruity and no caffeine, usually with several spoons of sugar added though. That sounds tasty, and I mean, I would taste it. I would at least try it. I am a tea barbarian. The only kind of like regular normal people tea that I like is the Lipton bottled cold peach tea. Like that is as lowbrow as you get as far as tea is concerned. These are just bricks, aren't they? They're not tiled. Yeah, okay. Boop doop. Boop doop doop doop. Crafted. Don't have any others. I do have this though. Also, I can I can probably turn those back into blocks. Yep. It's actually not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. That, and I can turn that into that, and I can turn it all into that. Lipton is strained in a sock. That's just wrong. Scribs has tried. Scribs has tried to educate me on the ways of good tea. Oh look, Eloquent, I think you were asking about the... There's my stupid phantom crow raven thingy. Hey you. With your glowing eyes. Oh, why is it still showing? Clearly, I need to sleep. Hey. Keep missing. How in the world feel like Mushui was 3 feet in front of you? I don't know how I'm missing him. But I'm asleep. Wrong one. Maybe that was it. Maybe it was off and or it was on and I thought it was off. I don't know. Also eat. Yeah. Fighting those things takes it out of me. Mainly because I'm bad at it. Eloquent says, I've never tried much tea. I know I don't really like what I have tried, but I also think I just don't like flavored drinks in general. Water or milk is for getting rid of flavor. I mean, that's the thing. You get your palate cleanser. I love chocolate milk, which has been a struggle becoming lactose intolerant. Fortunately, I live in a day and age and location where I can have like, you know, they make like lactose-free milk, which is a miracle and a godsend and makes me very happy. Alright, we're gonna do this the cheaty cam way today because I'm a lazy bum. And I don't feel like doing scaffolding when I don't need to. Welder, yes you are. I know you are, but what am I? Ah, seriously? One block too far. Oh, that's... Nope, it placed right. Okay, cool. So the interesting thing is that when I'm in free cam, if I'm facing this direction, it doesn't matter if I come out like this and stand this way. It's still going to place correctly in orientation to my actual person. Didn't lay an egg. Welder's over here starting. This is a certified lore-free stream, Welder. This is you can't be dropping that. Vampire Lady is so eloquent. I'm just gonna say, Lady of the Night is not a complimentary phrase, which I found out the hard way when I wanted to name a imaginary horse that as a small child, and my dad's like, let's maybe use another phrase. Oop, it's gonna have to be blocked. Broken, rather. Yeah, you can fall. I don't care. Yes, it does get darker when I am out of food. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's my egg. Not like that. Not like that. That is the egg that I brought from the last season. Found in the city, and I am now the warden. Doesn't count as lore if I'm just recounting what we came before. Oh, that looks so nice. So nice and clean. This is bugging me just a little bit. Let's see if we can fix that. Go. That should do it. Are you fixed? Yeah. Alright, where else do we need... Oh, hello. Where else do we need these? I need them along the bottom of this, I do believe. Eloquent says, speaking of lore, do you have any other kind of lore? Not story details, just fun or interesting ideas about the castle. Not really. I mean, it's Castle Ravenloft, right? So... while I am sometimes, you know, making my own story out of it, mostly in service of the stories of other people on the server, I don't do lore myself very well. It's mainly like when somebody else needs a little story element or something, I pop in and useful for a few minutes. Does that go there? That does not feel right. Nope, that is correct. But so, like, I mean, I can tell you about various aspects of the castle that have to do with the original story of Castle Ravenloft. Not Raven Skulk, I guess. Like it was originally built in honor of Count Strahd von Zorvik's mother. I think he kind of built it for her. Her name was Ravina, which is why it's called Ravenloft. And... it was from one of these great turrety heights that he killed his brother. I think when we ran the campaign, I actually brought the brother back because I needed a like rightful heir kind of character for my player characters to rally around, which was really fun. Ended up being this thing where like they found him in a vault, like a grave vault thing, and it was kind of Sleeping Beauty slash Snow White-esque, where he was in like an enchanted slumber kind of thing, and they woke him up, and then he ended up helping them to defeat the vampire, which was really cool. I enjoyed that part of the story, but that I don't think is part of the original material. I think I made that up. I actually have brought in, there is a character who is not here at the castle. She is a character from another location in the campaign. I think I went too far. Yep. Can I? Yes, I can. Awesome. But now I have to go break that anyway. Name was Zygfrik. Zyggfrik, I think. She's a mongrel folk character, so it's this group of people that were cursed to be like half beast, and she and her brother worked for one of the side villains in the campaign. But when the voice that I gave her made my player characters really like her, I stole the voice. I don't know if you've ever seen Jacksepticeye played Night in the Woods, and the voice that he gave the character of Bee, I loved, and I stole that. I'm muted. How long have I been muted? Okay, good. It wasn't that long. I also apparently muted there too. Yeah, so I stole the voice. And it's really fun. I have her now in this campaign that I'm currently working on. And Scribs is the only one who was in the original campaign who was familiar with Ziggy there. So it's kind of fun. I think, did I? I did this backwards, didn't I? You know what? It's okay. It makes for variety, and actually I kind of think I might like this version better than that. I like the smooth, unbroken line around. I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change it. Not changing! I refuse! Both look cool. Good, good, cool. I'm going to take that. Both look cool. Maybe at some point, if I get bored and have nothing else to do, maybe I'll change it then. No, no changing. Let's see. This needs to go this way. And then this needs to go there. Sure, that works. There's a little gap in here. Just do that. Nope, that ruins this. That's better. Still a little funky with that thing there, but that's fine. That works. Oh, there you are. Texturing is beautiful, and perfectionism must be held in check. Words of wisdom. Truly words of wisdom. Let's find... I know there are other places where I've left off the stairs. The easiest way to find them is probably to do this because they will show up later. Kind of been going through and fixing them, patching them as I spot them, but I know I've missed others. At least I was pretty sure I'd missed others. Aha! I knew it. Doobie 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 da doo. I'm just a doobie doo. I'm just a doobie doo. Just a doobie 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 doobie. Doobie doo doo. I tell you what, this the randomizer replacement mod, which is one that actually I found originally through the ISV, it was one of the recommended ones, is amazing, and I don't know how I would build anything without it, honestly. Because this is not something that I am particularly good at, is the whole texturing thing. You're gonna come out, I think. Okay, this one I might have to give in and scaffold up for. I don't have enough blocks to do that, so let's go grab some dirt or something. Oh, my face. Da da dee da do. Da 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 dee. Do I don't have much sandstone at all. What do I have that I can use a lot of? That'll work. going. These walls are so tall. Okay. So let's see. I need... this one needs to come out there. There we go. That. 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 And there we go. And of course, now that I would really like to have vein miner, I don't. However, just for a second, guys, I'm going to mute and go and take care of getting my water refilled and whatever my cat is messing with in the other room. I've kind of been ignoring her, but she's making some funny noises and I need to figure it out. So I will be right back. Was as I had feared. Dun dun dun. Falcon says for deep sleep may faster to get it. Yeah, you're probably right. So I just changed Jedi's. I just replaced Jedi's litter box with a brand new one, and we have started using. You're welcome. Oh hi, Disco. I just replaced her litter box, and this one uses liners. I don't know if this is normal. Is it normal for cats to tear through the liners? Because she keeps doing that. She keeps just absolutely scratching through them, and I'm like, I don't know if this is worth it. I don't know if it's worth trying to keep using them, because it doesn't seem like it's a whole lot of difference to use a liner, but then she just tears right through it. I don't know. Anyway, that's what she was doing. That was the weird noise I was hearing, was she was in there ripping up the liner in her thing. So, whatever. Zircon says, mine used to till we stopped using liners. If she's used to being able to dig in it, she might think she's supposed to. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's a line of cats taking out liners. I don't know. I thought it was going to be this great innovation to where it would make it a lot easier to clean out her litter box and all this kind of stuff. But I'm just not convinced that it's worth it. Okay, I forgot that I was checking for any other places where I had left it, and I think the rest of this wall I still need to do. Yep. Not very many, though. Hey, Sammy! Definitely not dying here at 90 degrees. Whoa, where's it 90, Sammy? That's nightmarish. It's only April. That is, yeah, that is a location where she's supposed to be able to use her claws. It is so funny how, so like cats, their instinct when after they use the litter box is to run, right? Like get away from the smell that could attract dangerous predators. And it's so funny to see a cat who has never faced a predator a day in her life suddenly get the zoomies and run away from her own poo. Because that's what her instinct tells her to do. Tells her to do, I guess. I was looking at, so speaking of 90 degrees, I was looking at places to live in Scotland today because I have a friend who has just decided that she and her family are emigrating to Ireland, and I have another friend who she and her family are looking at possibly moving to England. They have family there and all this, and I'm just like, that's so cool. That did not work how I wanted it to. So I was looking at a couple little villages, some places that had like job listings that I could apply for. I have no intention of moving anytime soon, but oh my goodness, if I could move to Scotland, I would probably do it in a heartbeat. That's where the zoomies come from? Yeah, at least that's what I've always been told. Sammy says, also read fair warning, if you ever watch my party's D&D VODs, the DM likes to yell servant when the tavern owner asks for something. It scares you every single time. Lee actually, when I floated the idea to Lee and Scribs, Lee's response was just, well, I guess then I'd have to actually update my passport. So I think I would survive at least short term. The biggest thing is, like, I've done the living in a foreign country by myself thing. Like, not by myself. I lived with a host family, but like without anybody that I knew super well. I didn't have any family. I didn't have any like good long-term friends. I didn't have a church at first. I ended up finding a church that I really liked and made some friends there, but it's not the same. And that was rough for this extrovert. That was rough. That was a very long year in a lot of ways, and I'm not just super hype on doing that again. But if I had friends who already lived there, you know, that'd be different. It also would depend on the country place you go to. That's very true. That is very true. I've been doing some ancestry research with my grandma, and I have a picture of my great-great-great-great-grandfather, James, who was British and is just this lovely looking man with his pipe, and he's just got this little smile, and he looks darling. And then I've got relatives who are from Germany and from Prussia and from the Netherlands and various other places. And I'm just like, man, Scotland's on there, Ireland's on there. County Meath. My family kind of came from County Meath. Red, eat. You're right, I should eat, especially before I catch on fire. So I would love to return to Europe, period. Oh, I'm gonna have to eat again here in a second. I would love to return to Europe, period. I'm debating whether or not I would actually want to live there again. That would be, and it's not so much the living in Europe part, like, if that was the only consideration, heck yeah, I'd live in Europe. That's amazing. I would love to live around so much history and stuff. It'd be wonderful. It's the living so far away from family that is the thing that, you know, gives pause. Family, friends, all that jazz. Okay, and then this way. Do that. That, I love the magic of it just kind of coming together there. That's gonna go the wrong way, I think. Just shape this way. Boop. And boopity, bippity, boppity, boo. Good part about living somewhere like Scotland would be I would already speak. Well, okay, I speak English. I don't speak Scots for sure. And, what witch? I didn't take a witch. I'd like to learn to speak Scots. I think that'd be wonderful. I follow Miss Punny Penny on well, I follow her on Instagram, though I think she probably posts her stuff primarily to TikTok first. But I love her content, and I love learning her Scots words of the day and things. Does he mean the witch in Disco's container? Possibly, probably. That witch seems to have vanished mysteriously. Not sure what happened to her. I certainly had nothing to do with it. I didn't weld her. Or at least I didn't take her. I have been plotting something. Do I say it? Would it be funnier if I don't? Probably be funnier if I don't. I was thinking how easy it would actually be to just... Oh, why is this... Not that way. How funny it would be to replace it. Or even just replace it with random mobs. Just like every time Disco goes in there, there's a different mob in there. This is supposed to be just regular blocks. Why did I leave this undone? Like, why didn't I finish this? Welder, I'm offended. I'm not lazy, I'm just easily distracted. I forget that I haven't finished something. Takes one to know one. What a distraction? Yeah, probably. I forget that I'm going to do something. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll finish that. And then I never do. I think, oh, I'll just come back and finish it later. You know, there's only a little bit left. I'll come back after stream. I'll take care of it. It'll be fine. And then I don't. Inside, inside, inside. Not like that. Which way am I facing these? Like this way? Oh, this is the outside one. Outside, outside. Outside, outside. Sure. This guy says, I'd love to learn Irish, but I still haven't remembered to look for a good alternative to Duo because Duolingo is terrible at teaching Irish. Yeah. I do not find learning languages easy regardless of the source. So I am definitely not someone to give recommendations there. If I had not lived in Germany and had to be taking care of kids with the family Oma, grandmother, who spoke about as much English as I did German. Actually, probably her English was better than my German. And had to communicate with her. Like, I didn't really have a choice. I had to be able to communicate with her. And she was a very, very good and patient teacher. And honestly probably taught me as much as my language classes did. But if I hadn't been living with people that I constantly, you know, I had to go to the store and I had to order food in German and I had to ask questions in, you know, going down the street, how to find a place in German and all this kind of stuff, I probably would not have learned what I did. Immersion is definitely the best way, but, you know, also kind of the most difficult to come across. Though I also did find, there were a couple of times that I would go into my language class and I would use a word or a phrase that the Oma had taught me. And my teacher would just kind of give me this little like, well, we don't, that, you can say it that way, And then basically what she told me is that if you say it that way, everybody will know you're a country bumpkin because only country bumpkins talk like that. I'm like, cool, good. My rural hillbilly hick heritage can show up here too. That's fine. Do. All right, that's that one. Let's go down and pick up whatever we dropped. All right. Can we find any other missing spots? Anywhere we might have left off some stairs. Like possibly right here. That one's easy enough to fix. Of course, now I can't fly through it anymore, and that's definitely a downside. See what I mean, though, about it being very difficult to get anywhere, find anything in this castle? The sterification of Castle Ravenskulk is almost complete! Yes, you did hear a skulk sensor. Probably the one that's on my dining room table. It's probably this one. Because that set of stairs is in here. I'm eating it now too, or inviting it to dinner. One of the two. I'm apparently also eating nautilus shells. I don't question these things too much. Multiple dining rooms, yes. Like this is more like the private dining room. The one downstairs is more like the banquet hall. All of which is funny because I can't actually eat food. I hate to say it too fast, but I think we may have found all the spots. Nautilus shells and echo shards. It's a crunchy diet. Oh, there's one random one right there. Can I... Let's see. Which way does it need to go? Go. This guy says, me delighted. The base of my dice box is the perfect size for new alphabet script letters. That's fun. That's perfect, says Eloquence. Vampires not knowing what people eat and leaving them rock candy that's just fossils. I don't know what you humans eat. Red, you were a human yourself last season. No, I was never human. I was humanish. Alright. Let's get rid of the dip slate. You can go in there and there. That has my tools. You can come over here. Humans eat weird things. Humans do eat weird things. Burb. I am burb. Or moth. Also potentially moth. That has been discussed several times. Burbs eat rocks sometimes. This is normal. Yeah, especially if you're like a chicken or a ostrich or something. They eat rocks. Help them digest. Okay, let's see. What do we want to work on for the last bit of stream here? I think probably I want to work on this area of the thing. I don't want to work on that. I'm going to work on this bit sometime when I'm watching something else because I'm already frustrated by it. I don't want to do it on stream. Kind of really want to work on this area, but I am saving all of the ground stuff for later. So I think maybe we'll work on this here, these windows, and maybe some of these. So these like arch gate things, I originally had them as like warped, and they did not look good. So I think I kind of actually like how the acacia looks. There is nothing else that color in here, but it really goes well with the jade, and I think I'm gonna use it. I think we're gonna put it in there. It doesn't fit anything else, but it looks cool. My little ghost garden. Well, see, the thing about the shape is I could use any, I can use the chipped mod, and I can make any color of wood into that same texture. But I really just like the cha-cha colors. In fact, I may... Is there one that doesn't have the handle? Do you have handles? No, but you're also slotted the other direction. Don't really want to mess with that. I would like my axe, please. Get... Raining! It's raining. I love rain. A cha-cha! It's my favorite wood. A cha-cha. I think we might just keep it. Vanilla. I mean, I could do like the warped kind of look. Or... What's that look like? Yeah, still it's the other way. That's alright, we'll just keep it vanilla. It'll be fine. There's a chance I might come through and tear it all out again anyway. Or, alternatively, I find other places that I can add in more cha-cha. Oh wait, this would be easier to do from inside. Bloop. Nope, that's not how I wanted that, but that's okay. The problem is I need to be able to do this, or else it looks funky. They have to face the same direction. Yeah, that looks good. You love how the night vision and the rain give it that twilight blue purple. I love the colors of the sky in this. Do you love the color of the sky? Ooh, I wonder. Ooh, no, wrong button. Nope, wrong button again. I want you. If I were to do this, ow. And let me think about this. I don't think I can keep crouching, that's the problem. Yeah. Nope. Nope. And now I have one in there that I have to take out. Trying to figure out, because if I place it against this, it's going to fold down with the handle down that way, which I don't want. I want the handle going up. Helga says, I do love the colors of the sky. I may have to break out what's up there. I think I'm going to have to break out the little bit of roof up here. And hopefully that's not this bit. Oh, it is that one. That's okay. I think I can get around it. Yes, awesome. We outsmarted it. We have outsmarted the blocks. Does that make me a blockhead? I think that makes me a blockhead. Oh, you're just noisy. Okay. All right. I think this might be supposed to be like a not a drawbridge, like a gate that you can pull down. Ow! Hello. Was uncalled for. Oh, shh. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Oh, that wasn't deliberate, but it'll definitely work. I mean, what am I talking about? It was totally deliberate. What are you talking about? Definitely did that on purpose. Yeah, that looks good. That just looks nice. Ooh, I wonder, you know what? I said I was gonna save all of the... No, I'm gonna save all of the ground stuff for later. I'm not doing it right now. I'm not doing it right now. I can remember that I want to put dispensers down here. Or droppers or something to make it look like, you know, that comes down. Walter's been busy. Looks like another eat, you are correct. Yeah, I do want to add more elsewhere. I don't know where. Like right now, it kind of goes good with the little bit of copper that's showing up there, but that's not going to be there for long. I might be able to put in, I don't know, maybe some like acacia fence posts in here. Maybe even do like some up in there, like a frame. That could be a thing. I could replace those with acacia trapdoors. In fact, let's try that. Let's see what that looks like. If we were to do... Does that look good? It's kind of bright, but it does tie it better together a little bit, I think. I might try that. Let's maybe try this. Definitely looks better than the oak, that's for sure. Yeah, I think I like that. And I do think I want to probably pull in some up there. Ooh, actually. Could I potentially just go in... Ouch, my face. Let's see. So that's a layer, and that's a layer. I don't think I'd want to put ones... Don't think this is gonna look good. Yeah, no, it's too in your face. Yeah, no, that looks awful. I'll have to fiddle with it. There might be something we can do with that. But for now, I think that looks good. And then I think we can come around here. There's other windows that I had done with these, but I definitely think I like this better, so we'll go with that instead. And then we'll go grab some stained glass and start filling in this window. I'm not sure if I want to try and do like an artistic pattern or just like an abstract kind of pattern. And I'm kind of leaning towards more of an abstract, similar to what's here, actually. Similar to what I did on the front, on the big rose window. I don't think I want to try and do any kind of like image. That's beyond me. That is a skill that I don't think I have, nor do I really want to attain at this particular junction. Whoops. Oh, you're two different things, huh? Eloquent says, at first I wasn't sure, but the more oranges you add, the more it fits in. Orange goes well with cyan, very much. And dark gray. Yeah, you are correct. Oops. Other way, please. Yeah, and if I can somehow get it to tie in, I need to do that one too, I guess. Though I definitely don't have enough right now. If I can get it to tie in other places in the build as well. Welder says orange and cyan are my colors. Thank you very much. You and every movie made in the last 20 years, Welder. Guy says get an image and then put it in a pixelator until it's unrecognizable. the fish man. Right, stained glass. However, while I'm thinking about the acacia, we're gonna... we're gonna put these away first. Workbench. Bonk. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna run over to Lee's shop real quick. Got my diamonds. And pick up some more acacia. Oh yeah, don't look. I'm not sure what's going on. Cha-cha. And you know what? I feel like I might need a lot of it, so we'll grab at least 3, maybe 4. What else do I use a lot of? Or will want a lot of? You've seen the dark purple stuff in videos? Okay, cool. The welder fish. The fish who welds. That fish. Hey, cake. You know what? I think right now I'm just gonna get all of the achacha. There's shenanigans. Shenaniganging. I don't know. What about the fish? Not talking about the fish. I don't know about the fish. No fishy business here. I am not caught up on either Lee or Disco's latest videos. As of this last week. The week before, but not this week. Alright. We have purchased a cha-cha. We might actually have to go back and buy glass, because I'm kind of limited on my glass. Bad friend? I am. I'm a terrible friend. The worst. The worst. I guess I could smelt up my own. I think I have a lot of sand. But that takes time, and I know for a fact that Core has, well, at least Core had some for sale. I think Core's been back on the server recently enough to restock. All the creature sounds. Okay, good, yes. 4 stacks for a diamond. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Telling you, I'm not losing more diamonds, because when Disco says be right back, he doesn't always mean it. Oh, dang, I would have won that one. Oof, the laggy. Just go left. Maybe back later. Oh, he was actually getting off. That's funny. That is very funny. Okay. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna need some cyan. I think. What did I use on this window out here? We've got some purple, some green, and some gray. I don't know if that's actually properly green though, or if it's lime. I'm gonna have to go check. So we can turn that off. See, this is one of those things that I need a better pass through to go to the throne room, which is like right there. But I can't get to it from above. I have to go all the way, well, I guess I can get to it from here. There might be stairs, but I haven't found them yet. Okay, so we got... Why are you not showing me the block? if I would do this. Unable to open game mode switcher. Yeah, I didn't try that. It's a different button. Elkin says, I just realized that those trapdoors look a little like eyes. I see you. Are you talking about the ones here? These? They kind of do. Maybe a little bit. Alright. Black, it's not gray. And then we've got light blue, green, purple. I don't think I actually did use cyan here. Okay, so we want to use cyan. I think I want to use purple. I like the green, and then I definitely like the black. So maybe instead of blue, we do cyan, green, purple. I kind of feel like I want to add in some yellow. Maybe do the yellow instead of the green. Welder using these post boxes trash. Yes. I don't think Welder's the only one either. Ow, my face! My face, my face, my only face! I need yellow. Do I have a sunflower? I planted one out here. I have not. Okay. Quick side trip. We need to go grab a sunflower. There's some not too far away. I think there's this bit of a sunflower thing between me and Scribs. Thought you saw one as I turned back into the door. I don't think so. I think it was a dandelion. I don't remember having a sunflower. If I did, then we're gonna have doubles. Where was that? I think it's over here. Scribs, your sheep need a little bit of help. Oh, hi. Where was that? I probably went the wrong way. Oh, nope, here it is. I knew it was over here. Vampire instinct saw wounded mammals, and the next thing you knew, you were in the box with one. Sure. We can make it that way. When I was a very, very tiny child, my dad planted sunflowers. Oh, thank you, Welder. I don't know why I said that louder, like he could hear me across the server. My dad planted sunflowers around our house, and he was not expecting them to get as tall as they were. So one of my very earliest memories is being a very tiny little kid and seeing just these massive flowers just drooping over my head. Ow, my face. Buy your crafting table. Why, thank you! Thank you very much, Welder. I appreciate it. Just gonna plant. Oh! Eloquent was correct. I did have one. Up. Where's my food? Eat. Also, sit up straight. Oh my goodness. Unshrimp yourselves. You know everybody around here is sitting improperly. Okay, that feels much better. Bum-ba-dum, drink of water. It's all drink of water. Alright. We want to do a bunch of cyan. We want to do some yellow, though not nearly as much probably. Maybe a stack. Pop you back in there for right now. I need some black. Oh, nope. I think we'll do 2 stacks of that for now, or at least close to. And what else did I say? I think we're not doing the light blue. I did want to do the purple. Did I dye the cyan? I did, didn't I? I'll have to get that in a second. Okay, I didn't want that. What did I... Why am I getting more black? I wanted purple. Which does mean I'm gonna have to craft some more cyan, which is fine. It's fine. I've used so much cyan dye this season. Just take everything that we can get out of it. Alright, pop you back in there. Pop this glass there. That works perfectly. Okay, and then let's see. We're going to do the cyan. We're going to do the arched. Because that's currently my favorite. We're just going to do it all that way. Arched. Okay, and then the black. I don't remember what the black one was. I think it's Zagzy. That's not what it's called. Small black stained glass. Okay. Sure. That'd be the one. And then, what are we doing? Oh, there's a welder. Hello, there's a welder. What the heck? Well, there's just my colors. So tempted to trap that. I'm not going to, because with my luck I would end up accidentally getting myself with it, but that costs 2 diamonds. Right. Hello, purple. What are you? I didn't see it. It just said purple stained glass. There are definitely easier ways to do this. I don't care. This is fun. Alright, watch that line. Arched. Only five stacks of diamonds? I need to get mining. Because 5 stacks of blocks as opposed to 2.5? I need to get to mining. Eloquent says this is why bats fly around everywhere. They want to recreate the lovely walls they bump into. That's it. That's what it is. My eyesight's just so bad that I have to bash into things. Alright, this one was... What was this one? Oh, it was the arched as well. I don't know if I want to use the arched after all that. Let's see. What do these look nice? Because we didn't use yellow on the other ones, so we can kind of have our pick of this one. This looks very 1970s. Look at this. This looks like you would have it in your grandmother's basement. I kind of love it. Also, here's a little pro tip. The chipped glass does not require a tool to break. Kind of tempted to go with either this one, because I love the dark outlines on it, or the large diamond. And I think I'm going to go with the large diamond just because I like how much light it's going to let in. So I think with this one, we're going to go... Oh, I have this. So maybe not. This one doesn't have as much contrast. Go with the circular. We'll go with the circular on that one. Eloquent says workbench adds just enough iron to the glass to reinforce it into not needing silk touch. There we go, but not enough that you need to spend any iron nuggets to craft it. It's like a whiff of iron. A thought of iron. I need more rockets. I've gone through like a stack of rockets today, guys. Oh, also, have you met my friend? My little friend. Hello, Bonkers. This is Bonkers. Oh, and here's the other thought. Do I want to use full blocks? I have to use full blocks on these areas that it is diagonal, like over there. However, on the inset areas, I kind of feel like I might want to use panes. Okay, so this one I've already done, just the plain cyan. I think I'm happy with that and give all the color and drama over here instead. So we'll just casually do that. Purple buglet, yes he is. Though I may come back at some point and put in a few, like, blocks across the middle here just to break it up and give you more of the arches instead of, because down up here, like, the arch thing is very cool. Down here, the stripes is just like, meh, okay, yeah. Alright, let's see, how do we want to do this? The one on the sides... I think I want to do black. Just to make it, like, not be the focal point. Maybe we do like this, and then we do 3. We can do 3, 4 even, and then that. What does that look like? Ooh, actually no, that really blends in with the stone. Don't actually like that a lot. Don't actually like that at all. In fact, I'm kind of thinking I might not use the black in here at all. It kind of does. It's not working for me. Maybe if you could see the sky behind it, like you can on the other one, but this is a no. This is very much a no. Don't think I want to just do this plain cyan though. Maybe we will. See what it looks like. Just like deep slate when it's behind it, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a cool effect, but it's definitely not what I'm going for here. Let's try with the purple. That's definitely very glowy. I still don't really like it though. You know what I might do is I might come back and put in... There is, I believe, one... What I think I need to do is I think I need to do it more cyan, but different textures. So... I believe there is a cyan that is just... I thought there was one that was just outlined. Huh. There's not. This one comes close though. Let's try doing that. A light behind it could look pretty. There's not really room. Oof. That almost ended badly. So, about... Ooh. Okay, starting over. If I were to do this, with this just at the top, does it connect? Not quite, but it kind of does. Maybe if we did this again, like, what is this? One. Let's do it at the very bottom, I think. Come on, place. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3 maybe? Let's see what that looks like. It's better. That's definitely better. Kind of thinking not this one though. Get in there. Okay. Yeah, no, I think I like that better. It's going to keep the same colors, but it won't be as patterny. In fact, I'm probably going to take some of this and put it in this stuff over here. Eloquent says, sorry, that also gave me low-key lore idea that almost badly. With such velocities, would break a human neck is also a Vampire of Darkness fun thing. I think we decided that Red has the skull of like a woodpecker. Okay, now we definitely need more color for this section. So, why you no fly? In the dark of the night, in the dark of the night, come my minions, rise for your master. Okay. I don't want to use this like I did in that one because for some reason it looked good in there, it doesn't look good here. Welder says, Red's neck is unbreakable. She's part vampire and bird. She can actually spin her whole head around. It's a neat party trick. Yes, absolutely. I can definitely do that. The inner skull is soft, so bouncy brain doesn't cause injury. Alternatively, there's no brain. That is also a possibility. Doop, doop, doop. I think I do want this in the corners, though. And then... That's right. Welder can do some scans. He might have to reset up his lab. Bop. Oh, I don't like how big and empty that is in the middle. Not gonna do that. Do bop. I do kind of like this though, actually. That looks like an eye. I don't really want a giant eyeball. Dun 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 dun. All right, how does that look? Weirdly square. I like parts of it. I don't like the whole. This might be something I have to go into Creative World and just mess around with until I find something I like. The welder of this season also has a laboratory for the looking of brains and such. I think that might just be a welder, a welder constant. No brain, only 3 even smaller reds. 1 focused on love friends, 2nd on build things, and 3rd for everything else. I like that. I don't know why the vein miner isn't working on this. Go through there. Get in. Boop. Okay. Because I'm definitely not going to have time to finish this on stream, unfortunately. We did get a lot done, though. Might have to play around with, like, doing light blues and cyans together. Not sure. Not sure, not sure. Crescent moon shape if I don't mind asymmetry. Don't think I could quite pull off a crescent moon in that, like... Oh, I missed one. The crescent moon in the dining room is about as small as I could make it without it not looking like a crescent moon anymore. And it is significantly larger. Hello, wall. Like, that is... If you make it any smaller than that, you lose the shape pretty darn fast. I think that's good. I think we did a lot today. We got a lot finished. I am so happy with how this castle is turning out. We got this whole extra tower built, which I love. So each tower is very slightly different. Like this one is all basalt, as opposed to that one being deep slate. This one has a bunch of deep slate tile in it, so it's significantly darker looking. That one also is basalt, but I think it's a different combination of blocks. Anyway, I'm very happy with how all of this is turning out. And we got everything sterified, and we got this finished. Pretty soon, we're going to be able to start working on interiors, and I'm definitely not dreading that at all. It's totally fine. I'm excited about it. She lied. Anyhoozle. I mean, I'm quite proud of the 3 interior rooms that I've got going here. They're good, and they're kind of enough. They're kind of enough. Oh, but I think we're going to end there, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my dinner, because it is 7:30 at night, and I have not eaten my dinner yet. That's how my Monday, Wednesday, I guess not Fridays go. The more interiors, the more drops you can make. This is a very good point, Sky. A very good point. I will see you guys hopefully on Wednesday, assuming there's no terrible weather, I don't come down with a bug, anything like that. We should be getting back together for some midweek mystery. And continuing on, I know it's out of order. You don't play these games in order. It doesn't matter. Continuing on the Curse of Blackmore Manor. So, until then, I will see you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your wake cycle. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you around. Bye!